Hello and welcome students in a new video. This syllabus is from Maharashtra State Board. Today we are going to learn Standard 3rd, Subject English, Unit 2, Chapter number 18, Look Before You Leap. Lesson number 18, Look Before You Leap. Long, long ago, there lived two little frogs in a pretty little pond. Colorful water lilies grew in the pond. Fishes darted about and tiny insects buzzed around. The pond was full of life. The two frogs were very close friends. They had plenty to eat in the pond. All the day long they played about, jumping from lily pad to lily pad and diving headlong in the pond. They were the happiest little frogs in the world. So children, in this paragraph, we have seen that long, long ago there were two frogs. They both were very close friends and they lived in a pond which was very pretty with colorful lilies, with fishes and tiny insects. The pond was full of life and the frogs had plenty to eat also. The frogs were the happiest frog in the world. The frogs loved rainy season. But the rainy season does not last forever. The rain stopped and the weather became hot. Still there was a lot of water and life in the pond. There was nothing to worry about. In winter, the frog friends found cozy little places at the edge of the pond. They spent most of the time sleeping and resting. In this paragraph, we have seen that the frogs loved rainy season. But rainy season does not last forever. The rains had stopped and the weather started becoming hot. But still the pond had life and there was nothing to worry. The frogs found cozy places at the edge of the pond and spent there most of the time resting and sleeping there. Soon it was summer. Now the days became very hot with the hot sun blazing in the sky. The pond began to dry. Without water, the lilies dried up. There were very few insects to be found. The frog friends were worried. So children, in this paragraph we have seen that soon it was summer. The day started becoming very hot with the hot sun in the sky. The pond also began to dry and very few insects were left in the pond. The lilies also dried up and now the frog friends started worrying. Do you think the whole pond will dry up? Looks like it, said the other. What shall we do then? How shall we live? We must search a place where there is plenty of water and food for us. You are right, it is hard work, traveling in this hot sun. But there is no other way. Come, let us start. The sooner, the better. If we travel together, the search will be easier. On seeing that the pond was drying up, both the frogs were worried. Now they started telling each other that, will the whole pond dry up? What shall we do then? How shall we live? We should search for a place with plenty of water and food for us. And so they both decided that they should start this work sooner. And they decided that if they both go together, they will make their work of search easier. So the frogs left the drying pond and began to look for a watery place. They hopped and became very tired. Just then, one of them saw a well in the distance. They rushed to the well. The well was built in stone and had a high circular wall. The frogs hopped onto the wall and peeped inside. The well was quite deep, but there was lot of water still left at the bottom of the well. The friends began to jump for joy. In this paragraph, we have seen that the frogs left the drying pond and went searching for a watery place. They hopped and became tired. Then, at a distance, they saw a well. It was built of stone and had high circular walls. The frogs saw that the well was quite deep, but water was left at the bottom of the well. The frog friends were happy and they jumped in joy to see the well. We are so fortunate, thank God, that we found this well. Our problem is solved. Our search has ended. We found a new home Let's jump in together. 1, 2. Wait, friend, this well is so deep and there's water left only at the bottom. But we can surely dive in, however deep the well may be. Diving is our specialty. Why do you hesitate? It has occurred to me that this well is also drying up. If it dries up completely, we will have to leave this well too. When the frog friends found the well, they were very happy. Then they said each other that they were very lucky and they thanked God that they found the well and said, "Our problem is solved. We have found the new home for us. Let's jump in together." But one of the frogs said, "Wait, friend, the well is very deep and the water is left at the bottom. We can surely dive in as it is our specialty. But I think that this well is also drying up. If it dries, we have to leave this well also." I agree. But why do you hesitate now? It's because I see a problem. We can easily dive into the well. But what if the well dries up? Can we jump so high that we reach the top of this wall? Shall we be able to leave the well like we left the pond? "You are right, friend," said the other frog. "I had not thought of this. It's good that you could foresee this problem. Let's not leap inside. Let's continue with our search." And so the two little frogs hopped on to look for a safe shelter. How well it is said, "Look before you leap." Now, after the conversation of both the frogs, the other one said, "I agree, but why to hesitate?" Then the first frog says that there is a problem. If we can easily dive into the well, but what will happen if the well dries? Can we jump so high that we reach the top of the well? Can we leave the well when we want? The other replied, "Right, friend, I did not think, but it's good that you could think the future problem. So let's not leap inside, but continue our search." And so, children, it is said that look before you leap. Come on, children, let us see the hard words and their meanings. First word, darted. Darted means moved quickly and suddenly. Second, lily pad. It means one of the floating leaves of a water lily. Next word, cozy. Cozy means warm, comfortable and safe. Next, blazing. Blazing means extremely hot. Next word, fortunate. Fortunate means lucky. Next, speciality. Speciality means something one is good at. Next, hesitate. Hesitate means to stop for a moment before doing or saying something. Next word, foresee. Foresee means to think of something that is going to happen in the future. Thank you, children. Thank you for watching the video.